Welcome, this is McGarren with 2D Design. We are going to be focusing on color in this project. You like the nice little picture of my boy? Yeah, that was him like 5 years ago. So anyways, what we're going to do is open up a new image. Gonna create a different size. Let's go with 10 on the width, 8 on the height. I don't really care what, if you make it a square, rectangular, whatever shape you really want. 72 dpi. Open this baby up. So what's going to happen with this, close that out, is you're going to create a simple composition with objects. Way you do that is first we want to create a layer so that it doesn't go onto the background. And you can select the marquee tool and let's create a nice big shape like that. And what can I do with that shape? I can take it and let's fill it. I'll fill it with what color? I'll select this guy down here and I will go with a vibrant red. There's the vibrant red that I clicked on. Click OK. Now I fill it inside of that. Now I can do that all over again. Select outside. We'll do another layer and I'll take one that goes like that. That looks pretty good. Then again, we'll fill this baby with that color and let's create another layer. So what you're going to be doing is just creating simple layers. You can do whatever shapes. That looks good enough to me. This is what you're going to be doing. Just filling this stuff out. Each shape on an individual layer. That allows you to manipulate and change and adjust whatever you want and not ruin anything else. So I'll just continue working on this for a little bit more and get you to the next stage. Okay, so I've created a interesting composition with two major colors. This would be considered a part of one of the color theories, which would be high chroma complementary colors. So you have this vibrant green and vibrant red that are right next to each other and the white negative space that is in the background. So what I'm going to do is if I'm not happy with this composition, I can always go through and select my layers. So layer 7 here is down at the bottom. I'm going to deselect it there. And if I want that square moved, just get the selection tool, move it wherever I want. Oh, that might be neat. Okay, I'll go right there. If for some reason I want to put it on top of this ellipse, then I just grab this layer and pull it up, so it's above. See how it's above the ellipse there? Now it has put it on top. So I still have that covered. It breaks into that space a little bit more and changes the view of that ellipse. So now that I have that finished, I can go in and go to Edit, or go to Layer, Flatten Image. So this flattens it so it's all one piece. Control A, Control C, copy it, and then we want to do a new. It will save it because you copied the whole entire thing. Click OK. Go Control V. So now it's the same exact composition that is stuck in here. I would save this and go back to the original. Go back to your history before you flatten the image. Go to the move. That way you have all of your layers to be able to function with. And you can save this as your finished project, go back to this one to change it. Now, there is the other part of the assignment, which is use low chroma complementaries. You could stick with red and green or a different complementary set of colors to change the chroma, but to be able to change the entire chroma, there are two options. You can either change it layer by layer by selecting, if we want to change red, go with this layer, and we want to change the color. Let's go with the red, but we'll decrease the chroma so it's kind of this pale pink. Select OK, and we go with this guy and drop it in there. Now it's a pale pink. So we can go in and select each layer and turn it into a pale pink. Now we would do the same exact thing with the green. You can do each layer, or you can flatten the whole image, and whatever is in that area, it will fill it. So I'll just show you. Go to Layer, Flatten Image, select the color that you want. We're going with green, kind of a pale green, so we'll stick with that. And then, since it's flat, we select and just click inside each of these green areas, and it will flatten it. Now we have a low chroma complementary color set and a high chroma complementary set. So you want to save each one of these guys and submit them for grading. The other two parts are using tertiary colors, so you'd have to change the color of some of these shapes. And also make it interesting. See what happens when you change the color and you change the composition. Does it change the effect or the view, your opinion about the piece, whatever. Experiment with it, have fun. The fourth panel is using 3 unrelated colors, so they can't be tertiary or secondary or complementaries. They have to be just random colors that are in there. So once you're done with that, go to File and Save As. There's some baby pictures. And you can save it to wherever you want. Low chroma complementary. I'm going to save this to my desktop. Make sure it's a JPEG. Save. Okay. This one, File, Save As. Because it has all of those layers, it wants to save it as a Photoshop document, but I don't want to do that. So we're going to go to this low chroma and change it to high chroma complementary and save it there. Okay, now you can submit those 2 images, you can get the other ones done. But have fun with the shapes, build them, really think about composition, what colors do you want to use, and all that stuff. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks.